Greetings, family. Greetings to every one of us. Hope we are all doing great today. It is another wonderful, beautiful set apart day for you and I to circle around YAHUAH'S throne to listen to his eternal blessed mind. So, are we ready to do that? I mean, to look into every matter, into every situation through the eyes of the royal Lord, the very mindset of YAHUAH. Okay, without being biased, showing no favorism, establishing the truth right from the rising of the sun to the very going down of it. Are you ready to do that? And that's going to make you the sons and the daughters of the kingdom who always want to push the truth forth in his or her denomination, community, family. Are you ready to do that? So if you do, by their fruit, ye shall know them. Like I do, I am a lover of truth because truth is a medicine. Many people need it. Many people is sick. But my pain is that when I also see the truth, they will treat it with contempt. They will compromise. All right, no problem. So let's go there. What did YAHUAH has for you and I today? Can we go there now? It is found in the page of life, the one I call the Royal Law and best known as a Bible. Are we ready to do that? I'm so excited once again to be, or rather come around you to discuss the very breath of life to you. Thank you, Abba, that your sons and your daughters are here to hear your very final word in this matter. We long for the truth. We long for your judgment. And we long for you to do the expose to the glory of your mighty name. And I also ask YAHUAH for the sons and your daughter that is already here. Let their ears be circumcised and their heart also, in order for their mind to be reset, in order for their heart to be renewed for this new dimension of life. Yes, it simply means cleansing, and it carries a huge purifying effort. That is what the Royal Lord does. Hallelujah. Thank you, Abba, for bringing us this far. Hallelujah. I love you, Abba. And I love Yahushua HaMashiach. And I love the Ruach HaKodesh. I just love the Ruach HaKodesh. I truly love the Ruach HaKodesh. I love the Ruach HaKodesh. I love him, eh? He's our teacher, our driver, the oxygen. Yes, the chemical machine that drive you on. Me too. I love you. All right, now, family, with this being said, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of YAHUAH with this powerful message titled for you and me, The Truth Between Papa Uwala, Adulterous Monica, and Lolo stand before your face. Stop the lies. Uwala is not a baby mama. She is not a mother. I'm not saying she's a virgin, but what are we saying? She don't make no baby. Please stop that. I can call this a lie from the pit of hell just to distract people. Let's give our attention to the truth, to the very matter on board. And let's drop the irrelevant bully. Because when I begin to do my investigation thoroughly, then I find that it's a lie. This girl never pregnant at all. I don't know. What am I saying? No. I bet you will have mercy. So they are not understanding this is a distraction. So there is a matter on birds that is so serious, that is unleashed unleashing demons from the pit of hell into our land as a body, as a community, as a tribe, a two. The number one, it is idolatry. So let's focus on that. Of a certain and sure word, without no iota of doubt, there is a case of idolatry between Papa Uwala and Adulterous Monica. They should drop Lolo. That is, I also see that lesbian is common now. That one is another tricks of the devil. It's just, this devil is just doing all kinds of things to get your attention away from the real thing and make you to be running after irrelevant thing. These are lies. So we drop that. We'll go for the main subjects. Because YAHUAH sits so powerfully and so strong in this matter. Okay. So now you heard the title. Let's digest it. Let's validate it. Validate it here through the royal law. Like he said, precept has to be upon precept, line upon line. Take care a little and take there a little. The truth stand before your face, people of Edo. You have the truth in your hands. Only that, how are you utilizing it? Like I said in my previous video, precisely the very first video I did about this matter, I said if you expect Papa Uwala to come out and say, indeed, I slept with this filthy pork Monica, you are the biggest fool. On this planet at large, you must be the biggest fool in this planet at large, because no one does that. But how are you going to be knowing? That is why they have this office called a detective officers. We're going to trace your language, your body language, speak more volume. Papa Uwala body language admit indirectly, I messed up with a married woman. Monica body language said indirectly, indeed, that is her lifestyle. Strange woman, Proverbs chapter 7 speaks about that man should come around. It's Monica. Atuari no viedukbolo no gun zagawe. No zagawe. You bringing our men into your filthy, wretched body. You bringing Papa Uwala into your grave pussy, your grave vagina. No gun ware you won. No bell vagmo in the mighty name of Yahuwah. And everything about Monica, my soul hates. I don't have no regard for anything that has to do with that woman. My soul hates that woman with passion. Because she is a strange woman, Proverbs chapter 7 speaks about. Except if this is also your lifestyle, Papa Uwala, because I also see it as your own lifestyle. From your speech also, you don't respect married woman. You speak to Lolo as if she is your side chick also. You lied against her from your own words. Now, if that is also your lifestyle, I tell you judgment has come. Because we are one tribe. Like I said, we are in one boat. We ride on one boat. We are in one car as one tribe called Igodomigodo, called Idu's land, best known today as Edo. So what defies our lands makes every one of us sick. I know the land is heavily polluted, but when we fish out some demon like this, we will send them back in some way to the bottomless pit from where you people brought them out from, because the sense of adultery is to unleash demons from the bottomless pit. Is to lose demons, to declare war of filthiness, perversion into the land. And that delays miracle. Also, especially the Monica, time. Every man, I don't care who you are, that is sleeping with a married woman, you will pay so dearly with your own blood, because it is an abomination. It's not good. Emma, Emma, it is wickedness. So dropped Uwala. Everybody should drop that, feeble. It is a fallacy. Uwala don't have no baby. It's a pure lie. Complete lie. Except they abort the pregnancy. But Uwala here in Netherlands, no baby. If she's pregnant before, and then I went and I bought it, that one, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying she's a virgin, no. But what am I saying? She don't have no baby. They are not hiding no baby. Uwala never make no baby. So you should drop that lie. And saying of this also never exempt her or make her holy. No. Because if the foundation is destroyed, which is the Father, therefore every single building is crushed. If the Papa is dipping in holy scepter, should I be holy scepter, dipping it into every Jezebel, well, that makes the entire house demonized. That makes the entire house filled with darkness. Because the foundation and the head is the Father. You bringing nonsense, you joining yourself with all kinds of rubbish, demons outside there. No, the family will be now the bottomless pit, the cave of devil. Okay, so right now, with this being said, we want to do, like I said, if there is any need to extend it to another part, fine. Anyway, I wanted not to. But if you are a constant follower, you see I only have short space, 47 through 48 minutes. Prior to what we have here today, I won't be able to establish it. Okay, so I break it into two parts. So today we are looking into the truth stand before your face. Okay, then maybe 2 days from today, it's like I'm not too busy this week. Then I will put out the other one of vagina. The causes from vagina. Any sector that penetrates in a vagina and you treated that vagina, not even you treated that vagina bad, especially not just any sector, because the case of fornication is different from the case of adultery. Any married man, did his sector into another well apart from your wife, yes, waters of well or well of water, there is a danger, and the penalty is death. The penalty is what? Death. So that's what I want to look into, except you repent. Except I bet you what did not hold it against you. And say somehow I will forgive and deliver. But if he hold it against you, and they said that causes is very dangerous. And all these women, they are all muhegbu, they are all sorry for him. So we dig into that. Even though they didn't swear for him, I will let you know the implication and the penalty of adultery. You, a married man committing adultery, we'll see what is that. That vagina you stick your scepter into. So the result and the outcome, prior to the royal law, through the mindset of Yahuwah, we will do that apart 2 days today by his grace. If I'm busy, then we do it on the Shabbat. If I'm busy less, so we do it on the 5th day of the week, the very one you call Thursday. All right, so right now, let's begin to dig into it. Like the officers called detective, they never expect you to say, yes, I did it. But they will know that they will know whether you did it or not. From where? Through your words, your speech, your body language, your eyes, your body language. Your body language is going to be testifying and bearing witness against you. Papa, wala body language. Oh no, bear this strong testimony against him that he slept with Monica Atuari without no iota of doubt. He did it. He did it. From your own body language. Your body language testifying against you. And they say with that Jezebel, that bastard, that enemy of my soul, Monica. Atuari no viedokbolo no fnyawo. In Yahuwah's mighty name. Her body language. Now said it all. That is lesbianism. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. Let's focus on the case of adultery. Remove lesbianism. Remove Uwala becoming a mother or a baby mama. Just drop all those crap, those nonsense. We only have just one case, one race to run. Adultery case. That's it. All right, now, family, let's do it. Masekeibo, karakabo say. Masekeibo, hey, karakabo say. Iborobo say ya. Iborobo say matuya. Iborobo say indelebo. Masekebo, yeah. I bless Abba Yehovah and I bless heaven. All right, now, family, here we are. Oh, yeah. First Corinthians chapter 6. Because I know these people, they are so dumb. They are illiterate. So when it comes to Bible, they are Mama Wala when it comes to Bible, Papa Wala when it comes to Bible, and all your supporter when it comes to Bible, and almost 99.9% of the adults community when it comes to Bible, they are illiteracy is the most chronic one. Chronic illiteracy. The chronic one. They don't know nothing about Bible. They always love to make that empty noise, like Mama Wala making that empty noise, calling herself deaconess. Look at Papa Wala, you a traditional man. I don't know when it comes to public, they will begin to deny what their most favorite lifestyle. Papa Wala, probably you say you are probably a traditional man. Tradition has nothing to do with the Bible. They worship idol. Papa Wala even uses his own mouth to say he don't believe in a juju. But he do believe him. Oh no. I'm a people now don't they deny na God. Now, before you run your guttered mouth and say the Bible said don't judge. So I'm putting this for you to knock you out of my way. First Corinthians chapter 6 verses 1. There any of you having a matter against another, go to law before the unjust and not before the saints. Mama Wala call herself a deaconess, so I'm dealing with you prior to your title. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? Did you get that? And if the saints shall be judged by you, and if the world, if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Listen, 3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? Did you get that? So let me correct that part. You're going to be judging angels. Who are the angels you're going to be judging? You're going to be judging Angel Michael. You're going to be judging Angel Havriel, Angel Raphael, seraphims. Who are the angels you're going to be judging? Fallen angels, okay? You can't judge holy angels. In fact, if you see holy angels, you're going to pass out. You're going to die. No one see them retain strength in them. They will just collapse. They will, enter somehow coma. So we are not judging holy angels. We are judging fallen angels. Like the case of adultery is a fallen angels. Okay? The wicked spirit that is seducing married men and seducing married women is angels. It's a demon, fallen angels. So they are the one. When we are establishing the truth in every matter, you judge the angels, the fallen angels that cause that problem. Okay, so I use this as a slap on your face. It's gonna be saying, church, don't tell me that crap. Okay, 18 years plus now. I don't sleep with a man. I don't fornicate. I keep myself for Yahuwah, so I have the right to judge because I am the saint of Abba Yahuwah. If you can do away with the sins of fornication, every other sin is just small one. The make bidi is sex perversion sin. If you can let go that, you can also do away with every other one. I do away with every other one by His grace, but I'm not saying I'm an angel. Okay, that I don't sin, that there is no sin in me. Come on now, who says so? I carry the body of corruption, so somehow, but I don't fall into all those nonsense. Somehow, sometimes, yes, I know what I do. Not all this heavy, but sin is a sin. So I'm not angel. That's what I'm saying. But I don't glory in sin. If I made a mistake, I would just dust it and move on, never dare repeat that nonsense anymore. That's my life. So right now, I'm the saint of Yahuwah. So let's do some judgment over here, because the detective is being set for this very matter. They're going to be using your words against you. They're going to be using your body language against you. Like I said, when police come to arrest people, some people that I think this Nigeria, wherever, Fiori, that police will say to you, any words you say here is going to be used against you when you get to the court of law. Okay, we are in the heavenly court of Rome of Yahuwah is a spirit. Okay, you can't see him, but he's going to be using someone to pass out how he feel in every situation. And that is what he's using me for right now. So let's do it now together. Let's go now to the body language. Too much, too much, too much. So again, before the body language, before we start playing the video, or rather, yes, the video, the voice of Papa Uwala, Mama Uwala, if you are a sensible person, I'm passing out my money again to you. I don't use Facebook. I don't use social media to make no business. I said I share my testimony already. There was some video I did about how many years ago? It should be 2 years now. One of them was the fire on YouTube. For that, I got this their monetization nonsense. I can call it nonsense because I did not go there for money. It is nonsense unto me. It doesn't make sense. We don't say gospel. We don't say the word of you. Freely you get it, freely pass it out. That biblical Messiah is about to come. So we are doing so much these days in preparing his people for the upcoming event. So we are here. I'm here for real. So I don't do it for business, and I'm not also doing it for crowd to get view. Now, if I'm doing it to get crowd, I should have been doing this live video, and I should also be telling you what your inches ears wants to hear. Who wants to hear is the truth. When I started this ministry, many people was watching. But when they now really focus and listen, I said, no, this one is indeed different. All of them run away because that is not what their issues ears wants to hear. Only few follows, but for now. Okay, until Yahuwah confirm it, only few is watching it. So I don't do any silly things for any reason. My reason is to save his soul. And that is the motive behind this. Like I said, if you listen to this video, because Camera comes or somehow someday, you're going to come in contact. It's already been documented. It's in the social media. And when you listen, you want to come against me on a personal level. You want to attack me on a personal level. You want to refute me on a personal level. You want to fight back on a personal level. Come on now. It is sevenfold judgment descending in your house. Don't even go there. I'm not afraid of nothing. But don't even go there. Okay? So I just pass that out to you. If you want to refute me, you are free to do that, but do it biblically. Do it scriptural. Let it be, scriptural, fundamental. Therefore, I'm going to be working with you through that. Not for you to come and be saying nonsense. Filthy dickiness. Don't try that nonsense to me right now. So let's use Papa Uwala against him. Use Monica word against her. That demon. I hate that woman. This is the music I composed for Mama Uwala because I don't side nonsense. No, I don't support rubbish. I will forever support truth lover. I will forever support any man, woman that goes according to the mindset of the Bible. Not this nonsense deceiver. It is Sokpeni Nogbekita. That title, it is Sokpeni Nogbekita, Uwala. It is Sokpeni Nogbekita. It is opening up Bekita. Deaconess. Any no believer when ye. Deaconess. Any ne worldly person when ye. Yeah. Oh. Deaconess. Any ne pagan when ye. Deaconess. Any no movie you walla when ye. Come on now. It is opening up Bekita. Opening up Bekita. It is opening up Bekita. It is opening up Bekita. Gag you wala. I want you where you wala. Regi o se we fafa. Na ngoni we you wala. Regi ni wete. Na ngoni we you wala. Regi ogo we laidi. Na ngoni we you wala. Na ngoni we you wala. Na ngoni we you wala. This okpeni no gbekita. Okpeni no gbekita wano. It is okpeni no gbekita. Come on now. Okpeni no gbekita. Dikinesa. Ekwe miti we. Yana mu we yowa. Yana mu we cheledi. Yana mu we high table. Now. You put her together ne. Ya really say you won. I settle ladian. Ohono yewe ladian makame. That is my business. Because what you na hone. Before I will come and add all this ikoro, all this maggi, pepper to sweeten it. It will add there by. Yeah, you were singing when you were better normal done for you to mock and ridicule that holy office. Now I'm also gonna give it to you publicly. Yeah, give it to you. Because when I came worry boy be Bible, when me Bible give waba, I may talk bu. Now let's do it. Numbers chapter 40. Every Bible you bu. How dare you when you that condone at the lottery, giving your husband condo, supporting your husband to go and be hurting other woman? How dare you call yourself deacon? Each time I remember that, it always, turn my stomach. It hurt my stomach so bad. Numbers chapter 14, verses 28. Say unto them, as surely as I live, saith Yahuwah, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you. Your words is flying everywhere, Papa Wala. You did it, you knew it, and you are doing it. Because young girls, free women are out there. They are out there. What are you doing with a married woman? You know you did it. Gagi wawala, onaimoni where you wala. Gagi sewe fafa, onaimoni where you wala. Gagi ni wata, onaimoni where you wala. Gagi ogo we laidi, onaimoni where you wala. Onaimoni where you wala. Onaimoni where you wala. Enini musegbe o wala. How I loved that name. But I give away dollar because we are weevil. Support other for no ya hoti howe if you are people's daughters. Whether you're that from well one we give Ibeki when we roll away free from pains. Because any woman, Papa Wala come in contact with, they are all crying. Or why inflict pain on them. Matthew chapter 12, verses 37. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by the words thou shalt be condemned in the Mahamunowe. This is what we heard from you. And why are we also doing this? When you check out all the gospels, 4 gospels of the biblical Messiah, lifestyle, sometimes in an event like this, it teach more. It is a room to teach. Okay, it is a room to teach. If this Papa Wala mess did it pump up, I don't think I will be doing this now. I have a lot of subjects to talk about. I even dropped those one. So whenever event like this or matter like this pump up, Messiah always, it is a room for him to teach. If you check it out, if you know what I'm saying. So it is a room to teach because our people is among these people, Monica followers, Lolo followers, Papa Wala followers, all their gang and team and supporters. The people of the book is among them. The elect precisely is among them. The chosen nation is among them. It could be so few. So they are the reason we talk. Okay? They are the reason. And I love, the day Monica thought, Atuari thought that he wanted to make full of Lolo. I'm also against Lolo. Because a married woman, how dare you support a wicked and filthy adulterous woman? How dare you? You knows about it. You couldn't report. You couldn't cry on social media. You keep covering for her. Now I'm against you. You are not also free from the condemnation, eh? So, but in this matter, who is saying the truth? It is Lolo. Papa Wala is lying. Monica is a demon down one. Only the mom. A wicked, only wicked. She's a stranger. She's a strange woman, I mean to say. So right now, by your word, we hear already you're gonna be justified, and by your word, you will be condemned. So let's do the. Let me see if there's still order ready. Then before we start playing the audio. Erioje, Erioje, Inuma, your boy is now. Emi numa your boy see no. Emi numa your boy see no. Erioje, Erioje, Inuma your boy see no. What am I? Oh no. Yes, Revelation. Chapter 13. Are you bossy? And what verses are we going to be reading? Verses. Yeah, no, your boys now. Your boys. Okay, yes, verses 18. Let's quickly do that. This calls for wisdom. If anyone has insight, that is, if you have wisdom, this calls for wisdom. If anyone has insight, let him calculate. Do you have insight? Are you a man or a woman of wisdom? Are you knowledgeable or you are naive? So when matter like this come up, what are you doing? You support your gang? Regardless of the truth? Okay, well I have wisdom. And I also have insight. And I did my calculation perfectly already. So let's go and begin to play their ways against them. One more scripture to go. You can study Proverbs chapter 7. Maybe because we're also going to be reading some passages, verses in the other one. I think maybe that could be the last for now. I don't know. 2 days today I will do that, okay? At Deuteronomy 17, verses 2, listen listen now. If there be found any among you within any of thy gates, which Yahuwah thy Elohim giveth thee, man or woman, that hath wrought wickedness in the sight of Yahuwah thy Elohim, in transgressing his covenant. So we spread over to 4. Listen. And it be taught thee, and thou hast heard of it, and inquired diligently. And behold, it be true, and the thing certain, that such abomination is wrought in Israel. So what did he say? What does he say? Diligently investigate that matter. Like they said, Papa, well, I did this one did that. So we are being investigated. And we have now come to the conclusion. So the final one, which is 2 days today, is going to be the judgment of it. Abeyawa do punish. Yes, you do punish people for your wickedness. So the consequences is over there. Now, let's just put some video. Quickly. We're also running out of time. Okay, full stop. Now, in this same video, he admits to go and do DNA. I want to have this video. In fact, I'm doing my own. I want to have my own video. If not, I think in the first video I talked about, but I didn't play the video. But I want to retain this video. This is how we preserve it in my own channel, to play the video. You heard, that is Papa YAHUAH'S voice. Claims another person's son looked like him, that even when he was also young, he was also like J-Boy. This man, Ambrose, is an Ishama, and you is a Doma. So what business do your DNA have to do with Ishama DNA? This is the answer. This is the truth, people. This is the truth. So what are you doing with this? How are you utilizing it? This is number one. Past mark that Dumes Noviedo slept with a married woman. If you didn't sleep with a married, why did you claim that the child, J-boy, looks like you? Even when you were young, you were also like J-boy. That when you, it's like J-boy is a reflection of your youth. When we were young, J-boy reminds you of how you were also, you look awesome. You look awesome or handsome. You said J-boy remind you of that. Someone else child. Okay, let's just put a little part of the DNA. Let us also hear. We are jotting it down. It's a kind of documentary. Okay, listen now. To go for DNA. You want to clear the hair and support to paternity test. That's correct. Really? You lie. You just fool yourself. The wife was also supporting her husband to go for paternity test. You were door.
Everybody will see it on social media. The DNA test.
He's so afraid. Okay, listen. Another truth. Another truth. Another truth. Another truth. Another truth. Okay, I think we're gonna be stopping it over here. Another truth. So how is it another truth? Now you said you didn't sleep with a married woman. And you are afraid when they even talk about DNA. You are not concerned that there is a fake DNA. That is, I don't want you people to. Who is gonna do fake DNA for you in this abroad? How come? Who is going to be? Is Lolo going for the DNA test for you? Is Lolo the one to provide the DNA test for you? Of course, no. Who is your enemy that is going to be faking it now? So what is it say? Another body language is just saying that if it turned out to be truth that I am the father of J-boy, which means he will consider it a fake DNA. He said this COVID-19, they also have a fake on it. When they print out that fake, you can't detect. You will think it's true. Another body language. This man, I wonder if indeed J-boy is not his son. I wonder. So now it's occurred to go and do DNA. His wife, anyway, do are you well? I thought you were learned. I thought you were secondary school. You allow your husband to go for a part. What is DNA? DNA simply means your genetic information. You want to get information about who you are, therefore you go for DNA. Now, what does the genetic of Edoma has to do with Ishama? How did it become one? This is Papa Uwala body language. Uwala Odisha, Ebo Yona Yao. You are using these people for sacrifice because there are free women out there. So this another concrete information that this man did it. He slept with a married woman. Okay. Now, what is DNA? Like I said, it carried your genetic information where you come from. Where is your original papa? Now, paternity test. Paternity test, it doesn't mean that paternity test is not to defend, or paternity test never met, or rather to defend, to deny sex. No. Paternity test is a guarantee to sex occurred. Sex indeed took place. It's not defending that we didn't have sex. No. DNA is not defending we didn't have sex. No. Rather, paternity test is not defending I didn't have sex. No. He said 100% you have sex. That is paternity test DNA. 100% you bang. That is what DNA test is. But you are not sure if you are the father. So for you to have the peace of your mind and the rest of your soul, I want to be sure if I'm the father. But I banga. Paternity test is not defending sex. Now, it gives 100% pass mark that you have sexual intercourse. If you even take it to court and say, I didn't have sex with her, but I can go to paternity court, you will be jailed because you are a liar. So this is how you people pollute Edo. But I will talk here. Paternity test. Oh my maker. Is not out there to defend you of being innocent sexually. No. It is a confirmation of course, sex took place. But it's going to prove if you are the father. And Papa, will you admit to that? And your wife, the man illiterate in Wavihi, she admit to that? For you to go and do DNA test? Paternity test? You don't do that. Let me tell you. There is a proverbs in the door that says, that is, if a lies looks like beautiful as, or rather sweet as native chalk and salt, you can't claim that to yourself. No. Let it be beautiful as the stars of heaven. You can't, because it is called lies. You can't admit lie to not to please anybody. When it comes to that level, indirectly you say you did it. So people of Edo, this is a truth number one. What are you doing with it? Why are you not digesting it? Why are you not processing it? And bring a wonderful truth from it. You shall know the truth. The truth shall set you free. So Papa Wala have sexual intercourse with a married woman. Let's do another one. Okay. He's so much afraid of Monica. Another body language. Let's I think this was done last year. Or how many already? Listen. Too much fear, so insecure. Why this insecurity? Listen. Papa Olu for sure. But do you think you can just play all of us? No. This is truth number 2, that he slept with a married woman. My Bini people, I want to one model that. The truth is standing before your face. How are you digesting it? How are you processing it? How are you utilizing it? I say if you expect Papa Wala to say, yes, I slept with a married woman, you are the biggest a wobby male in this world. He can't say it. But through his body language, through his speech, is clear. What are you using with this? What are you doing now with this information? He said, if I call Lolo, Monica is going to say, oh, did you indeed have sexual intercourse with me? He said she can say it. Oh, this was last year. Why this so much fear? He said Monica is going to be insulting him and say, with him, whatever. That is the talk of side chick. Side chick always insult the man she's flirting with. And insulting also his wife at home. That is side chick. Just as Shine came out, also insult Mama Uwala because she's side chick. Monica also did likewise because she's side chick. This is truth number 2. Utilize it. You shall know the truth. Only the truth is gonna carry a deliverance.
Mr. Listen. Should not pass the phone to Monica.
Listen.
Mommy, please, if Bros is there, thank God, give to him.
You can get this information from this channel. Okay. Okay, so this is what bring fire. This is what make Monica, it's like the poorer sin on her. This was what make her flame up and run to the street. Because why? Mama Uwala said, never you give phone to your wife. I don't want that woman around my husband anymore. I don't want her to speak to my husband. Because the woman, Mama Uwala sings already, this is true. This was why Monica was on fire that day and began to say he is the pillar. He is the face of the fence around Mama. Oh, we have so much to talk about. Like already, I'm running out of time. Maybe I will add the leftover part in the other video. But the one we want to look into in that one is about the vagina. Now, this was why she came out and said, Mama Uwala, you want to keep your marriage by fire, by all means. And because you want to keep your marriage, you said they can to keep marriage. So you wanted her to leave the marriage for you in order for you to enter. If you really look into the conversation of these people, there is something of idolatry inside. It pisses me that I could do more. Now, Monica also said that she used Papa Uwala to masturbate. That is not Lolo. Come on now. Why? Because Obo once says so. The case is still in the court. I wanted to play all the video. No, I wanted to play all the video. The video is here. This is the video also, whereby she said that they are using Papa Uwala to masturbate. Oh, no, that she always used Papa Uwala to ejaculate. Oh, no. What brought you into all this? And Papa Uwala is also a disrespectful man to a married woman. That Papa Uwala was also lied against Lolo married woman. That say Lolo was also, in search of him. No, come on now. That Lolo was a kind of also loving him. Come on, drop that nonsense. She's a married woman. If you are not into sleeping or used to sleep with married people, why are you bringing yourself into that nonsense? He said that we are using you to be masturbating. Married two married women. There is a case of adultery hanging on your neck. I'm so sorry that this is all I can do. Both said Monica is a lesbian. We get that fact. And Monica also deceived them by saying he want to reveal the secret only for him to go there, use Mama Uwala audio to be making money. She said she make 4,000 pounds. That is another clue of Monica is a devil. Just using people to and are living. So this is how far I can go. But the left of, if there's any, these are the place. This I wanted to also play this one, but I could date. I'm sorry. So this is all I have for now. But of his word, true word, he did it. He's so much afraid of Monica. Sophia by Monica for what? What bring you where to that level? What's your name me away for when you're if there is no bang bang that you expose your body to her already? We are